Whoa, Chuck.
Wait. Teaspoon or tablespoon? Plastic or metal? Wow. There's a lot of questions.
Are you talking a spoon on your grandmother's wall in her kitchen, like that wood one?
Right. Big, right.
Yeah,
There's a lot of questions.
Right. One of those Taurus spoons. Was it the Niagara Falls one?
Right. Next to the big wooden fork.
You know what? I mean, it's got to be said because there's a lot of assholes out there. That's not right.
But this is before like Instagram and stuff like that. If you had that back then and you saw a spoon in a girl's puss, somebody's getting in trouble, right?
Oh, I'll tell you how long ago they took the pictures of them cameras that shot the picture out the bottom.
Polaroid. Shake it like a Polaroid picture.
Hold on a minute.
Yeah.
Someone is saying you're full of shit. Let's go to Josh in Baltimore. You're on with Chuck.
What's up, guys? Yeah, Chuck, you're full of shit, dude. Liquid Heat, that's from the movie Revenge of the Nerds. They did that with
I don't give a fuck what movie.
No, but
they don't do it though. I know it's from a movie, but I know they would reenact it and
mentholatum.
Mentholatum. He literally said the movie verbatim. Like he literally just described the scene in Revenge of the Nerds.
Okay, that's sure.
I ain't never seen Revenge of the Nerds, you cocksucker.
Look, get over yourself, buddy.
Go jump in
I know
the
you're
fucking
full of
river.
shit. You're full of shit, dude. You're full of shit.
I bet you. This motherfucker right here, I bet he wouldn't say that to my face. I'd knock his fucking teeth out.
Listen, I live below the Mason-Dixon line. It's okay. You can like me. You're still full of shit.
Fuck you. Fuck you in the Mason-Dixon line. You went on the wrong side of it.
All right, okay. You're still full of shit. Go watch some more movies and call Opie back, okay?
I ain't never even seen that fucking movie.
Listen, there's one about this guy who was a virgin for 40 years. Pretty sure it was about you.
Wow, he's calling you a virgin, Chuck.
A virgin. I wish I was. It'd be good to start over.
After the horrible things you've been through, huh, Chucky?
Goddamn right. I'd like to start over. Goddamn, I can do a lot better job.
Fine, dude.
What was the last movie you saw out of curiosity?
The last movie I saw, that one about the sniper.
American Sniper.
American Sniper.
Why does that not surprise me at all?
That's a good movie.
I could have guessed that one. All right. Chuck, go fuck yourself, buddy. Have a good
one about.
All right.
Okay, thank you for coming to Carowinds.
Carowinds. Oh, wow. Do you know what Carowinds is?
No idea.
That's the Christian Six Flags. No. When Jim Baker had his own Christian-themed music, it was called Carowinds, and then it went bankrupt, and they tried to keep it up, and he's doing a thank you for coming to Six Flags. Is basically what Chuck just said. I'm glad I'm here to translate for you, Chuck.
That was some country shit. I loved it.
You know what?
I can tell Henley's a redneck down there.
Thank you for coming to Carowinds.
To defend Chuck.
I just can't believe you said thank you.
A lot of these frats would get some of their stuff from movies, so you know.
Yes, they'll take it from movies and reenact it.
A lot of people bid off Animal House for their fraternities and sororities.
School Days.
Yeah, name a few others. Revenge of the Nerds. For the
PU.
people that are a little younger than me.
Yeah.
So
I don't know why I come in and fucking lie about it. I ain't never seen it.
It's a standard. It's a standard.
I've seen Animal House, but I ain't never seen Revenge of the Nerds. I don't watch a lot of movies.
You should check it out. The Black Dude Lamar is great.
Yeah, it's a great movie, Chuck.
That limp wrist.
Classic.
Remember the limp wrist?
Robert Carradine. Booger.
What was that? What is what do you call that fucking javelin?
The javelin.
The limp javelin.
They made it feminine for him and bounced.
Where he could throw it extra further.
Wait a minute, mate. Wait, I might have seen you talking about the guy picked his nose and ate them boogers.
Yeah, that's Booger.
That's Booger.
I might have seen that fucking.
You thought it was a documentary, didn't you, son of a bitch?
I remember that guy picking his nose. He'd look at it like hell, and then he'd eat it.
Yeah. Well, you got to look at it before you eat it.
He's a lawyer now, right? And he's like an entertainment lawyer, Booger?
He's the co-host of Revenge of that nerd show they have on TBS.
Yeah,
he is actually, I think him and Robert Carradine are the co-hosts of that.
But think about this. That was the movie with Hair Pie, right? They set up the cameras?
Yes.
Yes.
The news would have a field day with that.
Oh, my God. They'd all be in prison.
But that was a Hollywood movie that we all saw and laughed our asses off and never even thought twice that could be bad.
Porky's, same thing.
Right. But they set up the cameras and then, was it cameras?
Yes.
In the sorority house?
Yeah.
And all of a sudden it was the Asian dude going,
absolutely.
we got Hair Pie or whatever.
Absolutely, yes. We have Bush.
We've got Bush.
Did they say Hair Pie, though?
They said hair pie and Bush.
Yeah,
I think Booger yelled, "We got Bush."
Yeah, the famous line is, "We got Bush." Right?
Yeah, and then I think the Asian guy was going, hair pie.
Can you find that?
Sexy American girlfriend.
Yeah, if you did that now, and we looked at it like, hey, that's what young boys do.
You
They're young
didn't think
boys.
twice about Porky's.
That's prison.
Like you said.
That's what I'm saying. That's prison now. That's exactly. That's wait a minute.
Porky's, the teacher's getting banged, and
Porky's, he put his dick through the hole in the shower.
Yeah, and there's
the teacher grabbed his dick.
And the news was, weren't on it going, holy fuck, can you believe what Hollywood's getting away with?
We have separation between reality and fucking fantasy.
Crazy kids with their hijinks.
You got it or no?
Them sororities nowadays, they got shit on that spring break that goes on. That shit's off the hook, man. Them some bitches, that's crazy.
Yeah. Hold on, let me play this for everybody. We got it's a quick one.
Sam can find it.
This is bullshit. I want Bush. Pan down. We've got Bush. We've got Bush. Hair pie.
Right.
They're all in the living room. Drinking beers.
Right. Now that's a Law and Order episode.
I don't know if they're drinking beers because it was the nerd.
Now that's a Law and Order episode.
Oh, they were drinking beers.
They're drinking beers.
At that point, they were finally
they were having a good time.
Once they had the house.
I haven't seen the movie in a while.
Buzzfield in the front with the red hair. Timothy Buzzfield.
Yeah.
This had some real good college scenes.
Robert
in this movie.
Carradine,
It's a good
Timothy
fucking movie.
Buzzfield.
It's a good
great
fucking movie.
It's a wonderful movie.
So,
if you did this now, they went to a fraternity house and found like some type of camera situation where they were filming the sorority house.
Yeah.
Nobody would look at it like as innocent kid shit. They just want to see niggas.
Right.
Everyone would get arrested.
That's right. That's all of a sudden it's alleged. Right. The word alleged is coming up with everybody in that picture right
Tri-lambs would be in trouble.
Tri-lambs. The one having a mega moon.
The Tri-lambs.
Yeah.
If they were taping the mega moons, though, nobody would worry. Be like, good for y'all.
Yeah.
Good for y'all. Taping those big bitches.
Anything else, Chuck? Anything else on your mind?
Well, same old shit. When you going to be in Boone, Henley?
I'm there with Ron White on the 16th of April.
Oh, fuck. I'll never get a ticket to that.
Well,
Where's having that at?
I don't. It's at Appalachian State somewhere, but we're in Appalachian State. Then we're in a casino, West Virginia, and then we're at the theater at Madison Square Garden on April 18th. That's
right.
Saturday.
I'm going to that.
Yeah. Oh, cool, sweet.
Well, you got to give me a ticket.
I can totally.
I can buy a ticket.
I can totally get you one.
But
no one.
I
don't know anyone. I don't know anyone in New York, so you're entitled to my. You're first on my freebie list. You're first on my freebie list.
Right on.
Hey, I might try to check it. That ain't but about 2 hours from me, Boone. I might like so I can see that.
Well, you know, buy a ticket, Chuck.
I'll buy a ticket.
Come to the show. Come to the show. Wait till it's over and walk towards the front and come say hello.
But you got to be our ambassador and meet this guy.
So I'm saying, wait
no
till
one
it's
knows
over.
What Chuck looks like.
Wait till it's over, and whenever we always come back out to look at the house when it's empty. So wait till the show's over. And
you don't do a little meet and greet or anything?
Ron does. There's some sort of VIP.
Put Chuck on the meet and greet.
If Chuck buys a ticket, I can get him backstage.
All right, we'll get you on the meet and greet.
Okay, listen, did you hear about what that fucking Obama said yesterday? Everybody
that song, bitch, what'd he say, Chuck?
I'm going to take all my nigger money and give it to my nigger friends. That's what he said. He actually went on TV and goes, I'm taking my nigger money and giving it to my nigger friends.
He has the right to say that.
That's exactly what he said.
He can say that.
As he said.
I don't see no problem with it.
That'd be fucking retarded people voting and everything.
Oh, you're saying the mandatory voting thing. That's what you're talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's fucking stupid.
But he said he wanted to do that, Chuck, to take the money out of politics. So
you ain't never going to fucking take the money out of politics.
Chuck's right on that one.
There wouldn't be no congressman. They wouldn't be no
He's right.
Right.
He's right. It's a good idea.
Why would you quit a job making a couple of $1 million a year to take a job making $300,000?
Right.
Yeah, well, from your mouth.
I'm with him on that one. Idealistically, it's a brilliant thought, but it ain't gonna fucking happen.
There was this big football star from Tennessee back years ago.
Peyton Manning.
No. He was real good.
Heath Schuler.
He went to the Redskins, made big.
Heath Schuler.
Heath Schuler?
Yeah.
Well, y'all said it, I didn't. But that motherfucker, he ran for Congress.
Yes, he did.
Over in Western North Carolina.
Yes, he did.
And promised these people all this shit.
Yep.
They flooded a town and made a lake for power, and they cut off their graveyards. Anyway, he said he's going to make good on the road to the graveyard and all that. Got up there 4 years. He got him a check for like $300 a piece. He's a cocksucker.
Is that you throwing your hat in the political arena, Chuck?
I couldn't do it. You can't go up there and say what you mean or what you feel. You got to play to everybody.
Right.
That's the problem. They need term limits, if you ask me.
Of course.
Sure, absolutely.
We're all in agreement except for the guys that have the cushy fucking careers.
Yeah.
We all want that.
You got to get them out.
Don't both sides want term limits for the most part?
No.
They say they do.
They say they do
usually.
before they get in, just like Bloomberg.
No, I mean, the right.
No, right. He's
I mean the right
exactly
and the
right.
left.
No, they
I'd
both
like to
no
go
both.
up
That's
there.
one thing they agree on.
That's
They
one
don't
thing
want to
they
lose
agree
their
on.
jobs.
Yeah, they both they'll say all day long
No, I
term
mean-
limits and money. They'll both agree with you all day long and then not do anything
I mean
about
us.
Oh, us?
it. Oh,
No, I know they're in agreement. It's one of the only things they're in agreement with down
But
there.
we wishy-washy on it, just like in New York City when there was term limits on being a mayor.
Right.
And then this whole 9/11 thing happened, and then Bloomberg used it like, hey, y'all need me to do
Right.
And then people were like, yeah, we do need you.
He changed the law as he was in
Changed
office.
it. Dirty deal. That's why what's her name didn't get elected. What's the chick name who ran for mayor? Who worked under him? Red hair.
Yeah.
I know exactly.
Who's pretty much out of New York politics for the time.
but
Right.
Giuliani tried the same
Yeah,
thing.
she was like a favorite for a minute.
Yeah.
for a minute.
her name?
For a minute.
minute.
She was a favorite for a minute.
people aren't
Quinn.
gonna care.
Quinn.
Yeah, Quinn.
Quinn.
Yeah.
Kathleen Quinn.
Yeah.
Very good.
Of course, I'm probably hypocritical about that shit. If I ran and got up there, I'd have him lobbyists all around me, handing me money, get my dick sucked. Hell, I'd be the worst one up there, probably.
Well, you got my
I
vote,
know.
Chuck.
Right. I didn't know the
Yeah,
obvious,
both.
actually.
Vote for me. I don't give a fuck. There was some guy this man told me years ago in Alabama. I forget his name. He ran for governor.
George
This
Wallace.
was this was way back in the early 1900s. He got up there where they preach around the little towns and ask you to vote for him. He got up there and told them he was going to take their money and spend money and have a big time. Told them the truth, and hell, he got elected.
Well, I'm not surprised.
I can't remember his
He's
name.
a straight shooter. That's what they call him. You're a
Big
straight
Jim
shooter.
Folsom.
All right.
That's him. Big-
That's him. You
Big
fucking
Jim
nailed it. God damn it, Vic.
I'm from Alabama.
This boy's on fire.
I'm
He
from
is on
Alabama.
fire. He's translating for Chuck.
Jesus.
Translating for Chuck and filling in the blanks.
Big Jim Folsom.
This guy that told me that went with his granddaddy to hear him speak, and he asked his
dynamic.
granddaddy, he said, why would people vote for him? He said, because he's telling the truth.
Tell the
Other
truth.
people won't tell the truth.
Right.
Wow.
Exactly.
All right, Chuck. We got to go to break. But if you have anything
unreal.
else, you call right back, sir.
Hey, listen, I'm going to try to get there. So you said that was in April.
April 16th, Boone, North Carolina, with Ron White at Appalachian State University. Yes, Chuck.
Is there a website I can find out?
Tatersalad.com. Tater salad. Everything. Yeah, Ron. That's Ron's website.
That's Ron's website. Yeah,
Tatersalad.com.
Ron is hilarious.
God damn, when he tells that story about that guy that at the swimming pool looked like he had a squirrel in his fucking pants.
Oh, that's a classic.
the funniest shit
That's
I
a
ever
classic.
seen.
That's true. It's a classic. That's a good one. It is a good one.
Has
Hey,
Ron White been on the
Opie,
show, Opie?
Huh?
He's been here,
yeah.
right?
Yeah, he killed on
Oh,
our show.
he still talks about it.
He is
Yeah,
so
he's
funny.
great.
That damn Opie's had a couple of days off this week. That damn Run DMC fucker, he took the whole show, didn't say nothing. And then that goddamn guy yesterday, what was his
Robert
name?
Klein.
Sherrod,
Robert
what was
Klein.
I saying right before we started today? I go, this has been the easiest week because
Yes.
DMC wouldn't stop talking, but
Ron,
it was
Reverend Ron.
very interesting. No, it wasn't Ron. It was DMC.
It's DMC. It was
Oh, that was
DMC.
it. Oh,
That's
really?
DMC. He
Yeah.
came in here. It was great.
And then
I was
yesterday,
rapping with the nigga.
Wow.
Oh, it was amazing.
Wow.
and then yesterday, Robert Klein took over for 2 hours.
Yeah. He
And
was
now,
great.
Chuck, and now
Robert
Chuck
Klein.
today.
Made it easy.
Worried about, that fucking Robert Klein worried about everybody's fucking guns. He didn't worry about his own fucking self.
See,
Who was that girl in there yesterday?
Eliza.
Eliza, yeah, sure. She was great.
Eliza's great.
She might stop in and say hi
Schlesinger?
today.
Schlesinger?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. No,
She came in with her dog yesterday.
no, Blanche. I love Blanche.
Blanche,
I
that's
love
right,
Blanche.
yeah.
Why does everyone know Blanche?
I've had
Blanche
to
is
carry
famous.
Blanche. Eliza, well, you know.
Oh.
If you make out with Eliza, you got to carry the dog. So.
Nice.
Does the dog have more followers on Instagram than me?
Maybe. It could be. It could be.
Son of a bitch.
Blanche is softer than Elijah.
She's at Caroline's this weekend, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was driving home last night, and I was flicking through the channels, and I heard the dirtiest, nastiest joke, real short, in my life.
Okay.
How do you make a dog quit hunching your leg?
How?
It's disgusting. And don't say I know anything about it. You pick it up and start sucking its dick.
I guess that would solve it.
That take it. All right, boys, I got to go. I'll try to look you up, Henley.
I'm looking forward to that, Chuck.
All right, there you go.
That's right. Exactly. I got something. Now I'm happy about going to Boone.
For the people frustrated by Robert Klein yesterday.
Oh yeah,
gun control.
We pushed it back a little bit toward the middle again. There you go.
Gun control. Too many.
Sherrod Small in studio.
Yes.
We don't have to promote anything. Red Eye went.
Yeah, Red Eye was great last night. I'll be in town this weekend doing shows at the Stand and Stand Up New York.
Oh, nice. Really?
Yeah.
Nice.
I'm at the comic strip all weekend. Same thing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Very
we're
good.
right between. Yeah, if you wander around New York City, you'll see me and him.
Yeah.
We'll be there.
You could do a lot worse.
That's it.
I do have a show coming on, a new show premiering April 2nd on Spike. No, True TV. Sorry.
True
TV.
Same thing.
April 1st or 2nd. It's funny show.
Another show for you.
He's on TV so much he
I
can't
know.
even figure out what
I don't
channel he's
remember.
on.
They love you though, man.
No, exactly.
Now you just got to get the big gig.
Yes. I'm just waiting on a white man's promises. Opie.
More with Opie and Jim after this. And now, Opie and Jim are back.
You like this one, huh, Vic?
I've stayed in this room.
Huh?
In the room?
The room where he had the bed in is he said in the Amsterdam Hilton. It's 7-Eleven in the Amsterdam Hilton, and they still rent that room out to this day.
And you had a...
I was doing the gig over there, and nobody was in it, and they knew that the American comedians thought it would be cool, and if there was nobody in the linen suite, they'd put you in the linen suite.
I would assume that someone wants to be in that room almost every night, though.
No, it's just a regular Hilton, and nobody in Europe, only geeky, nerdy music fiends like me would know about it. And they don't even know. And the girl told me when I checked in at the front desk, because I was in 707, I was down the hall, and I'm like, I can't believe I'm not in, and then she goes, oh, you'll know about that. And so they walked me down there and showed it to me, and then they're like, look, a honeymoon couple's coming in here for 2 days, and they're going to put them in there. But then on Monday, if you want to really walk down the hall, we'll put you in this room for the rest of the week. And I'm like, fuck yeah.
But it's just a room in the end.
His artwork is still on the wall. It's all white. It's exactly like when they had all we say is the give peace a chance room. It's exactly the same room. No, exactly. So now, if you like music like me,
What do you mean? What do you mean the artwork's on the wall?
His artwork. No,
that's very valuable.
So it's the Hiltons. I'm sure they can afford to buy it or whatever. But the pictures.
I'm just saying, no one has tried to fucking deface it or steal it.
Hell no. No, why would you? It's no more than you would in any.
People are assholes.
Yeah, but not in any other. It's a goddamn Amsterdam Hilton. It's like the Four Seasons. They're not gonna. They're not gonna let just us in there. Right. Normally,
they let you in.
Well, I was working. I had tricked them into believing that I had something to offer.
He was a better person.
Right, exactly. I marketed my handicap.
Now, is that room more expensive than other rooms?
It's a suite. Yeah, it's a suite. It's a little more.
And now, is it more expensive than the other suites?
No, same price. And they don't tell anybody. Because nobody really cares except geeky Americans, apparently.
That's how
even the British don't care.
I stayed in the hotel room that Whitney Houston died in. They charged me extra $35.
Yeah, extra $35. They don't clean the tub either. The tub's the same as that day.
The tub's still full.
It's the same.
The tub was still full. They made Sherrod drain the tub. That's what the $35 was.
It's got a brown ring.
Right, exactly.
He was the brown ring.
It's got a Bobby Brown.
Whitney was the brown ring.
It's got a Bobby Brown ring.
I will acknowledge that line was a bit hack, but I couldn't help myself.
I took it. I went with it.
Okay.
I went with it. I'm as
You have
guilty
to acknowledge it was hacky.
I'm as guilty as you are.
Where are we? Yeah, I guess we could talk about the California middle school. Is Adrian going through the Mike Francesa clips too?
I actually have it. He just gave it to me right now if you want to do that first.
I hear it's amazing. We can't get enough of Mike Francesa.
He's
great.
wonderful.
Francesa is He's
Can't
a kind
go
of a
wrong.
different cloth.
Can't go wrong.
Did you hear any of these?
Not yet.
I hope they're as good as people are telling me, because I'm listening to this cold.
It's audio by Adrian. Adrian never fails.
Mike Francesa on the SMU UCLA goaltending call.
Okay, nice. The controversial three-pointer at the end of the game.
Yes.
UCLA, first of all, they got in on controversy because
Yes.
they record. There's
Yep.
a lot of schools that people thought should have been in their position.
Correct, Armando.
So I was like, if they win the first game, then they set. But
Yeah.
even in winning, it's more controversy.
More controversy.
Right.
Well, they're not going to win it all anyway, so who cares? Anyone beats Kentucky this year? Vic?
Nobody. No.
I know you know
no.
your shit.
They're not.
They
Nobody's-
just beat Hampton by 2,000, was it?
Yeah, 30-something. Nobody's going to beat Kentucky.
And who was it? John Calipari came out and said that they would do well in the playoffs.
yeah. Right.
In
And the
the
Knicks,
NBA?
he actually said, I disagree with him there. They
Wait,
could
what
not
did he-
beat the Knicks.
They could beat the
They
Knicks.
could not beat the Knicks.
They
No.
could beat the Knicks,
No.
and they could wear
beat the
No, they
Knicks.
could not. No, they don't.
Knicks
No, they
thing.
could not. The Knicks are, as sad as they are,
They're
they're
a
a
pro
professional
team.
Yeah, exactly. They could not beat the
So
Knicks.
that when this argument
Okay,
comes
I'll
up
give you
every
that.
once in a while, you don't believe that
I don't believe
a college team could beat
no,
an NBA
hell
team?
No,
Because
no,
plus there'll
no
be a
fucking
grudge
way.
match, so the NBA team's
way
coming in like
ever.
this. These
No way
motherfuckers, they
ever.
beating us.
No way ever. No way ever.
If I got to elbow a young kid's teeth out his mouth.
Back in the day, remember when the pro football players used to play they used to not have the Pro Bowl, or if they did, they had another thing called the College All-Star Game. And the College All-Stars would play the defending Super Bowl champion. And that ended somewhere about 74, 75. But that was some sort of...
That sounds right.
It was an exhibition bullshit thing that did exist for just a few years. And they would have a College All-Star team play the defending Super Bowl champ. And nobody got hurt. It was a Nerf ball flag football bullshit
Right.
PR thing.
But no one has creativity anymore. Someone should put up a ridiculous amount of money and get Kentucky to play the fucking Knicks.
And it'd be great. It'd be amazing. And right.
Or the 76ers,
And
they're
only
having
the
a shitty
charity
year
would
too,
win.
right?
Only
You have
the
to have the
Detroit
NBA.
Pistons.
The
Detroit
NBA would
Pistons.
have to do it.
Lakers
Lakers are
suck.
having a shitty year.
Lakers suck.
But why not?
You
Just
know.
someone out there
Absolutely.
should
Be so watched.
Should
We would
just-
watch
Oh,
the shit out of
totally.
that.
Breast cancer awareness. Lakers versus Kentucky for breast cancer.
And
Are
you're
you
one of these
kidding me?
guys that says they don't have a shot at beating.
I
an
don't
NBA
think
team.
any college team could beat a pro team.
It was Calipari that said this, right?
Yeah,
what was the
he-
exact quote? Because he got a lot of
I
shit
don't
on
know.
Twitter.
It's-
People
he's,
thought
you
he
know.
lost his fucking mind. For
I
even
want to see
thinking
it, though. I
I'd
would
love to see it.
to
I'd
see
love
it.
to see it.
That would
Absolutely.
be everyone would watch that.
Totally. No, that's what I'm saying.
But
It's
the
way
NBA
better than the Pro Bowl. Way better than the Pro Bowl.
This is why I think they should do
shames
it.
the Pro Bowl
because I think the NBA might think that they might lose out if the college team beat them.
Yeah, they'd have more
But
to
here's the
lose.
thing: those college kids are going to the pros.
Right.
So it's a win-win. They're going to beat your stars anyway.
Right.
But that's why I don't think that Kentucky, as good as they are, they don't have five of those dudes. They might have 5 guys go pro. Maybe. I don't think so. They don't have 5 pro ball
Starters.
players.
You don't think they have 5
I don't think
starters
they have
in
5.
NBA?
I don't think they do. I don't think they have 5 pro starters.
Here it is. Could Kentucky beat the Knicks? Larry Brown thinks so. Says Wildcats would make NBA playoffs in the East.
Right. That's Larry Brown.
In the East?
Larry Brown
Well,
has
the East is pretty shitty.
Larry Brown doesn't
Shitty.
have enough of a resume to really make him resonant.
Stop it.
I was being sarcastic.
Oh, it's Larry Brown. Why am I saying Calipari? What an idiot.
Oh, Larry
Yeah,
Brown.
Larry
said-
Brown.
said-
Larry Brown. Listen, Larry Brown's one of the only coaches who won NCAA double championship
Danny Manning.
and NBA championship.
Danny Manning, 1988, Detroit Pistons, 2003.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
You're weird.
Well, I just know
The knowledge you got that
No,
pops out really
he
quick.
knows, he
wealth.
knows as much as I do.
He's
But
a
I know, but
knowledge.
you're very good at it.
Yeah.
It takes
Well,
me.
but I love Larry Brown. You gotta love Larry Brown. You gotta love Larry Brown. He's a
He's one of
liar.
the blackest white dudes. you
Yes,
ever
he
meet in
is.
your
He's
life.
a very black white man. That's true.
He's like Vic Henley.
But he's saying that he would make the playoffs in the East. Everyone knows the Eastern Conference sucks this year.
Yeah, I still.
He's
don't
not
think-
saying. He is
I
acknowledging
don't
that it
think-
would be tough.
it's-
But
I don't think. Can
you imagine
They
they
might
set
win
that
one game
shit
out
up?
of 7. One game out of 7.
One out of
Maybe,
7?
Maybe they would not. I just don't think they can beat. I don't think a college team can beat a pro team.
You
I
don't think they're going to beat
so.
Orlando Magic or the Knicks or
I don't know. Magic Johnson in Michigan State in '79 might have been able to beat.
and the Knicks don't
somebody.
have Carmelo Anthony either. So
No, I know, right? They don't have Carmelo Anthony when Carmelo Anthony's there.
We did beat San Antonio though a few days ago. The
That's
Knicks
true.
did.
They beat Cleveland
In
opening
overtime.
day.
Yeah.
They beat blind squirrel finds an acorn every now and then.
So we got we got
Sorry,
our pal.
I went all Andy Griffith on that.
We got our pal Mike Francesa on the SMU UCLA goaltending call, just losing his mind.
I got to see a replay here. I don't know if this was a goaltend. Number one, why would Larry have not fouled there? You knew they were going to try and get this kid a 3. He was 8 for 10. Why even let them attempt a 3 there? And then it looked like the shot was off. I can't tell if it was actually a goaltend or not, or did he catch it underneath the rim? I'm watching the replay now. I got to see a better angle. I don't think this is a goaltend.
That was good.
Now I'll be able to tell. Oh my God! It isn't even close to being a goaltend. You cost them the game on this. This isn't even it wasn't even near the rim. Oh my God!
Man, I knew he was coming back. I knew he was coming back.
He had a stroke.
How did they not review this?
He's waiting.
That shot was off. It was off on the side. That's not a goaltend.
I knew he was coming back. Maybe.
Oh my!
Oh my God!
What's up with the long pause?
He's my favorite broadcaster in the world.
Sam's not a big sports guy.
No,
but loves Francesa.
Love Mike Francesa.
He searches out Mike Francesa clips on YouTube.
I don't know. I'll put him on. I'll watch him live just because of I'm in suspense the whole time, being like, what is he going to do? He's going to fuck something up.
Right. Yeah. All right. He continues. He's just getting warmed up here.
How did they not review this? How is this not a reviewable situation? Are they doing any interviews about that there? Do they have any officials there? They're going to talk to anybody? If they do, go back. I got to see this angle. I don't think this is a goaltend under any circumstances. I disagree with Larry's strategy. I told you beforehand I would have fouled. I would have then taken the game. If they miss a free throw, fine. If they don't miss a free throw, I have control of the ball, tied. Oh my God, it's off the shot. The shot is off. That was not a goaltend. Oh my God. If they have any interviews there from the radio side, we'll take it. This is not a goaltend. Oh, my word.
Oh, jeez.
Sam, you still in?
I'm loving it.
Oh, we got more.
Should
we keep going?
Yeah.
Yes.
We cut this down. It was like, I think it was like 20 minutes or 18 minutes or something.
Yeah, my push was to play the entire 20, but I think somebody said, you know what, Sam, maybe we'll do clips.
So this is just clips. He went on and on and on.
It was about 20 minutes.
Was it 20?
Yeah.
We have a huge controversy here. Now, Larry didn't even put up a fuss. There was still 10 seconds left. And I disagree with it. You know, Alford had shot them back into the game. Amazing. The kid's 8 for 10. You knew he was going to try and get him a 3. Now, he didn't make the 3. They gave him a goaltend on. How did they not have a conference and review this play?
They never reviewed
I don't understand it.
They looked at it; it still fit the criteria for goaltending. The criteria. There's two things. There's two things that make it goaltending, and it does fit the criteria for goaltending. So that's why they called it.
Well, that's
what
stupid.
are you talking about? How can you say that?
What is the criteria?
It's got to be on a downward arc, and it's got to be.
I know that part.
It's got to be
downward arc.
It's got to be
in the cylinder.
Yes, exactly. And if you touch it, whether it was going to go, it has to be. Was it going to go in? And if it's like on the downward arc and the cylinder was going to go in.
But it doesn't meet the second criteria. Was it going to hit the rim?
You know, that's what he said. So. You don't know. The guy touched it before, so you can't decide. That's why they call it goaltending.
It's not even reviewable.
This is not a goaltend.
I just like Sam doing his acting. He's been working on his acting. I like
Meisner
it.
Spain.
I like it. No, it is. It was very Meisner. It was
I want a
very
definitive replay, but it looks to me like the ball has passed the front of the rim when he touches it. It's off to the side. I do not think he goaltended with this play.
Eli Wallach would be very proud.
Why did he not go and raise heck up there? I have no idea. Now, they still had a chance to win the game. I understand that, but boy, it was a horrific call. This is not a goaltend.
How you like that, Vic?
Yeah, right.
It's not really.
Uda Hagen. Didn't do as good. I'm glad Larry Brown's still coaching. That's the best part. There's more.
This guy's been doing sports radio for like 30 years.
Right.
And he still has this much passion over one goaltending call.
That's because he hates his wife. He's still mystery to that.
He needs to get out of the house.
He hates his wife. That's how it works, Sam.
Let's get Mrs. Princess on the line. That's who we need to talk to.
We're not talking to that bitch.
Let's get Mrs. Princess on the line.
They didn't even take a look at this. Were they not sure, these officials, that they had a goaltend there? I don't see a goaltend. You guys see a goaltend anywhere? I mean, I'm still looking for the right angle, but I think the ball is past the rim before he touches it.
I thought so, too. I thought it was under the rim when he grabbed it.
My other favorite thing that Francesa always does is he asks his producers questions, but he won't turn on anyone's mic. You guys see that? Nod or shake your heads. Don't say a word.
For those of you listening at home, the hands are up. The hands are up. I'm asking a question. The hands are up.
They listen for Mike. We're not going to turn your mics on, but
take my word for it. They agree.
We're mic'd up, but they're not.
And we're just talking as he pauses, by the way, so he'll pipe in.
He'll get back to it.
He's the best.
Man, oh man, how is that a goaltend? I just don't see it. Boy, oh boy.
You can put commercials in between those posts.
What an unbelievable finish.
Hair clip.
A devastating loss. Absolutely devastating loss for SMU. Wow. I can't believe that call.
The co-host.
There's a 15-second pause coming up. I just want to warn everybody.
Is it really?
Yes, it's not us fucking around.
And this is like,
it's coming soon. A 15-second pause.
this is on ratings-based terrestrial radio where it's supposed to be like, every second counts. Let's keep the attention. You don't want him changing the dial for any reason. He's like, nope, I'm Mike Francesa. I can handle it.
I think. Thinking.
Oh, here's the pause. This is the 15-second pause.
This is it?
I think so.
Thinking.
Oh, thinking.
What?
The clip is playing?
Yes.
No, it's coming.
It's playing.
See?
It seemed to me that the shot was errant. I don't think it was on. Can you have a clear indication that it was not a goaltend now?
I've been thinking about it for the last 15 seconds.
The longest pauses I've ever heard.
He's got his face up to the side of the screen. He's trying to get the angle. He's literally got his face up. He's got one of those dudes. He's got one eye open. He's got his face on the flat screen. He's going,
maybe I
got the angle. I got the angle.
Maybe I should have watched the game before the show. Didn't get a chance to.
That would have helped.
But now,
that would have definitely helped.
I'll watch it now. Folks, bear with me.
But it's going to make it entertaining, right? It's going to make it entertaining.
Exactly.
Right.
We got one more. Mike rambles, takes more uncomfortable long pauses.
Good.
This will be the last one.
We should be talking about this controversy, guys. Come on now. I mean, there's a huge story here. Was this or was this not a goaltend? I just have not seen the definitive angle yet. It looked to me to be short and to the right. Imagine on an errant three, somebody goaltending a three. What's that say? So somebody goaltend a three.
Wait for it. Wait for it. Come on. Don't let me down.
I've never seen anything like that in my life.
My God.
You would get fired from college radio.
Goaltending is a
not even
non-reviewable play in the NCAA. Is that what they're saying? That goaltending is non-reviewable even at the end of the game?
That's ridiculous.
The NCAA has very limited.
That is unbelievable to me.
He stopped breathing.
It's good.
When he pauses.
So
And he's the only person who would rather have dead air than let his producers touch a microphone.
Right.
Yes.
He doesn't want anybody on that microphone.
The equivalent to that in television is like stepping out of the camera shot and nobody's in the shot. They're coming back like, yeah, I don't know what's going on.
Anyway,
No, I don't like to use earpieces. I leave. I go and talk to the director face to face.
Wow.
Review. I understand that, but I don't know. I did not know it did not cover. It does not cover goaltending.
That is unbelievable.
then these guys have to live with one of the worst calls we've ever seen. Non-reviewable. So goaltending is not, even in a game-ending situation, goaltending is non-reviewable in the NCAA. Okay.
Keep asking. Keep asking that question.
I think in sports, everything should be reviewable.
Of course, we got the technology now. Why are we even discussing this?
It's barbaric.
They argue this point all the time. Back in the 70s when you couldn't see fucking shit.
Right, and it took an hour to rewind it and
all that. But now it's instant. Crystal clear. Might as well use it to your advantage.
No, right. FIFA, they had that in the World Cup. They would same thing. They only were 12 years behind on getting in the World Cup. They have the goal line technology. You can tell if something ricochets off the bar, if it went over the line or not. But no, we're not going to do that.
They're not going to use it.
No, we're not going to use it.
Tennis is, I think, probably the best way.
They did a great one.
Yeah, they got it.
Tennis got the, I don't know how they got the ball. They know exactly where the shadow of the ball is.
Right. It's pretty amazing. The Phillies lost to a college baseball team a couple weeks ago.
Georgia lost to the Atlanta Braves in spring training. That's not the same argument. I'm saying in a professional, for real situation, that's a bullshit exhibition. That doesn't count. In a for real situation, Kentucky can't beat the Knicks.
Is it easier for a really good college baseball team to beat a professional team?
I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. Baseball's tricky. Yeah, if you got a good pitcher, I agree with Sherrod. If you got a good pitcher, who knows? Anybody, Monet Davis can shut somebody down if it's the right day.
You saw that move she put on Kevin Hart in that basketball celebrity game?
Yes, that was amazing.
She crossed up Kev.
That was amazing.
I actually watched that. We didn't get to talk to him about it.
We should have.
And Kevin Hart gave us an easy day this week, too.
Yeah, Kev's great.
This was an easy
one. He's no trouble.
Kev
Absolutely.
is the best.
He's lovely.
He won the MVP of the game.
Yeah, he's great.
He gave it to him again.
Yeah, he won the MVP like 3 times in a row or something.
Yeah. Did you see who? Wait, who do they have? Who were the professionals?
The coaches?
Allen Houston.
Ooh, really?
He was
playing.
He's
been the Knicks?
He was playing in the All-Star game.
Oh, was he?
Each team got a guy, I guess.
Okay.
Wow, Allen Houston.
And then Chris Mullin.
Oh, man, I don't know who could light it
Chris
up more.
Mullen.
Who could light it up more from 3,
Mullen.
Allen Houston or Chris Mullen?
I say Mullen.
Nah, if Mullen's drinking, yes. If he's drinking.
He's a Brooklyn kid, too.
Yes.
I love that boy.
And if he's drinking, yes, he can rain threes on
But
him.
he was shooting threes like it was nothing.
Allen
still.
Houston could shoot threes.
Both of those guys.
Yeah, that would be right. That's cash
Chris
money. I'd pay to see
Mullen.
that. Yeah.
They were in very good shape too. These guys. It almost looked like they could still play.
I'm sure.
Obviously,
I'm sure. Yeah.
Obviously,
Lord.
at this point, they can't. But
Kevin Hart.
There's
Bushwick
Kevin Hart.
Bill.
Oh, that's when the girl just crossed him up?
Yeah.
Monet? Look at her. She
She
drove on him.
Spin move into the lane. Spin move into the lane.
You just got scored on by
boom.
Moesha Jr.
Right, exactly. Brandy just dunked on you.
She can play.
Right.
It's her highlights.
Yes.
This
she's
video
amazing.
has all her highlights. All right, what else we got going on? We got a California middle school vice principal is what it should say. It says Vince on my copy. I
Vince
thought that
principal.
might be his
I went
name.
to school with that guy.
Vice principal gets put on leave after being filmed telling a student that he doesn't like black kids. There you go.
What?
Yeah, we got the video too.
Yep.
I think I went to that school.
Let's play
So the
this.
kids were just like, I think they were kind of just like fucking around with him outside of school.
Right.
Like maybe during lunch or something. And I don't know if he knew that one of them had the cell phone camera on. So they were asking him, do you dislike all of us? And then this is...
So he said it joking. Let's see it.
Who at the school do you not like?
Me? All of us. All of us. He just here for the fun.
You know, each teacher at least has... I just don't like the black kids. Oh...
Oh, Jesus.
He's being
Now, was he
smart ass.
joking?
it sounds like he's being
It sounds like it's a
smart-ass.
joking
Gotta be,
situation.
I think he was
Right.
being a smart ass, but they got rid of his ass.
No, a few years back, some guy
Well,
went.
he's on leave. So
In the same
they're still trying
situation,
to figure it out.
a few years back, some other dude went, "Nigga, get in the room," and he got in a lot of trouble.
That's
Same thing, but he did. He went, "Nigga, get in the room," and they're like, "Oh goddamn, oh."
That's cell phones ending racism, though.
Cell phone is?
That's right.
It's making everyone behave. That's all it's doing. No one's learning a lesson. Everyone's just behaving.
That's right.
That seemed
There's
more
no
like
lessons being
like a
fucking
cool
taught.
teacher moment. This teacher kicking it with students like they was just bugging.
No,
we all
exactly.
know that. We all had the cool teacher. That looks like, he's just fucking around.
Same thing with the other guy. The other guy, if you saw the thing I'm talking about, the guy, he wasn't being a racist idiot.
Is there a
He was
video of that, you think? weeks.
It's probably from like 5 or 6 years ago. It's a similar thing. It's got to be, probably, I'm sure, but it's the
so
same.
that guy's on leave. It's all over the place. I think he's just screwing around with his students.
Totally, absolutely.
Yeah, you can't take see, when you take everything like this, you take it all seriously, then you give the serious shit less credibility.
Right.
And it's not a hidden camera.
It's like he sees somebody taping him.
It looks like he could see that the kid's taping him too.
Unless he had it like low or something.
I don't know. It kind of looks like.
I don't know.
It doesn't look like it was.
No, it's
covert.
No, right, exactly. It looks like him being a smartass, and then now, like everybody else, you're in trouble for trying to be funny. And saying something
well, trying is only for retards and babies. Adults don't like to see other adults try.
Right.
It's embarrassing to us.
I like that.
Don't put me through that. Either do it or don't do it, motherfucker.
Trying is for retards and babies.
Trying for retards and babies.
You don't appreciate a good adult
that's a bumper
trying?
sticker.
No,
That's a
just
bumper.
try in your own, like privately. Try shit.
That's a bumper sticker. I like that.
When you're an adult, either do it, motherfucker, don't do it.
Right.
We got the other video?
Which, no. The one Vic was just bringing up, I didn't find it.
I saw that you found something, though. What
it
was
wasn't.
Oh.
Wasn't what we were talking about.
Okay. Let me go to Eric in Wyoming. Eric, what's up?
Hey,
Hey.
I haven't heard you guys comment on this week. You know, we've always talked about the double standard where when a hot female teacher has sex, she gets probation.
Right.
Did you see the story the other day? The hot female teacher that is getting 15 years in prison. The judge said he would not abide by the double standard.
Wow, yeah, we've talked about this for many years on this show. If you're a hot teacher, and we went through the list, by the way.
Right.
They just they give them probation or not much time in jail, and then the ugly ones always got way more fucking time.
What?
But in this case, she was hot. Yeah, she's all right.
Yeah.
They gave her 15 years. This is a rarity.
What?
Yeah.
What did she do?
She was awesome. That's what it seems like.
She's a 30-year-old female teacher.
6 to 15 years in prison for having a sexual relationship with a student.
Yeah. High school student. 15-year-old boy.
Oh, come on,
Oh,
man.
my God. That's
Come
our fucking dream.
No, it's everybody. Right.
You can't penalize a teacher for giving us our dream?
I'm telling.
Are you kidding me?
It's like was this judge ever a boy, ever a 15-year-old boy?
He probably
with a
didn't get
penis?
laid a lot. He's very upset about it.
He's angry about it.
Yeah.
He's very mad,
He doesn't like that this is happening to other kids because it didn't happen to him.
We understand you got to do something, but you can't give her 6 years.
I mean,
This is a slap on the wrist type of situation. Well,
this is a high five situation.
Yeah. Is there details on what went down that might have made it a little uglier than usual?
Yeah.
No lube. She was extra severe because she made him go anal dry. That's what the severity of the sentence is.
After sex, he still had to do his homework.
Right,
He's like, nah, bitch.
He had to write, I will promise to fuck the teacher correctly. Right. 1,000 times, like Bart Simpson.
The teacher was asking for leniency, and the judge said, you're dealing with children that are still developing emotionally.
15 years old?
No.
To have this continuing double standard is unacceptable. The law does not recognize a double standard. The law is clearly on point in terms that these children are developing human beings. This was a person in position with power and influence over him. Look, man, obviously teachers shouldn't be having sex with the students, but I can't think of one 15-year-old I was growing up with that would be emotionally scarred by having sex, normal sex with their teacher.
We got a new librarian my senior year, and I always thought she was flirting with me, and I was too chicken to do anything about it. And then I went away to college and came home a year later, and a dude that was a year younger than me went, I'm fucking the librarian. I went, I knew it! I was like, I knew it!
That's more scarring. That's more scarring than if you fucked her.
I agree.
And you hear the reaction in this room, we're all like, we feel bad for Vic.
No, but I really. But it was like, when you're 17, you don't know. I didn't know.
And we never even saw a picture of the teacher. But we still know he lost out on that.
Yeah, exactly.
She was hot. She was totally hot.
I
The
assume.
situation itself is hot.
Totally.
Blouse, button a
Right.
little,
Oh, absolutely.
unbuttoned
Always,
a little too
always.
low,
Right. You need
right?
a little
hair up.
I
but you
can't
could
believe.
pick-
Right. Exactly. I don't know
Yeah.
how I missed it. I was so stupid.
Is there something in here that makes this bad, Sam? I heard you kind of growing a little bit over
It wasn't
there.
like a groan. It was just like like the judge was getting letters from people asking for leniency.
Right.
And so then the judge decided to take it upon himself to.
Why he will take that out on the teachers?
He
like
went the opposite.
Yeah.
This judge is the worst judge in America.
He thought they should be
label him
more concerned for the boy's safety than the
boy's
teacher.
safety. Boy was like this. It was great, Your Honor. You hater.
Right.
Fucking ass.
And it was so great that he told all his fucking friends. And that's what happens here. He's not running to his mom or dad, in tears going,
right.
He's high-fiving his friends and shit and telling everyone he knows.
I mean, you don't want to get in the way of somebody growing up.
Well, yes. I mean,
let the boy grow up.
Look, it's wrong.
It's wrong.
You got to keep saying it's wrong, but
Well, South Park,
some things are wronger than others.
South Park, as they often do, take it to the extreme, and they have the one where Ike, the little baby, by the end of the episode, he's magged at, and he's at the police station. And every single time they go to the police station, all the cops are going, "We're not saying we're condoning this," but then they all go, "Hey, tell us about it." Hey, and he's a baby. All he can do is talk baby talk. He can't even say anything. But he's a player by the end of the episode. The baby is a player.
Yeah.
Which is,
let me point something else out about the media. Go up again there, Sam. Kind of threaded through this story about this teacher.
Right.
You have 4 other opportunities to read about other teachers. You can click on other ones. Like the first one, female drama teacher charged with raping male student.
Raping?
Then go down further. Then you got school cheerleader coach accused of rape.
Yeah, so it's like, if you like this story, you'll love Netflix recommendations for crime articles.
Right. Yeah, I like them all, though. I got to be honest.
And they obviously can't admit this, but they know that these stories are titillating.
Yes.
They know it. So they're like, well, fuck, we got your attention, and we want to keep you longer.
Sure.
We got 2 or 3 other teachers that are acting out in this way.
Whenever there's a dude molesting a kid, I don't even remember seeing too many pictures of the guys. Or like seeing it everywhere, like they got all the girls' pictures up, the teachers who did it.
The women haven't really come forward on this. We go down this road from time to time. It does seem a little creepier when it's a male student and a male teacher and a female student. It just does.
Yeah.
I loved it in Election, the movie, the Matthew Broderick movie, Election, and it's Reese Witherspoon, and they cut to his buddy right when you see Matthew Broderick going, "There's no way he would breach the boundaries of," and then all of a sudden he cuts there, he's like, "Her pussy is so wet." Right when he goes there, "No, I'm a colleague and we're all professional. Her pussy is so wet." It's one of the funniest fucking movies.
So good.
It's a great movie.
So good.
Alexander Payne, almost everything he does is good.
Yeah.
Almost everything he does is good.
Remember the teacher who was playing the piano naked for us students, like a kindergarten teacher who got arrested in Florida a couple years back. But apparently she was playing a piano, playing naked. I'm like, God damn, that's a great teacher. Wow. And she was a cutie.
She's crazy.
She's nuts. That's certifiable.
Now we're talking crazy.
To fully understand music, you have to be clothed.
I see
optional.
Naughty piano teacher.
And get a bunch of porno links.
Yeah, right.
Tanya Tate seduces sexy teen. This must be the story.
Oh, is this it?
Sexy teen stays
This has to be not it.
This has to be This isn't it.
That's not it.
You sure?
I think this is.
Let's see a little bit
Let's
of it.
make sure this isn't the actual news story.
Let's
Okay.
investigate report.
This porno company didn't even get a piano for this.
Right. It's called Naughty
I
Piano.
know what you want, Stacey.
Yeah.
I've seen you looking at me in them piano lessons.
Yeah.
This is what you're talking about.
Yes, I am. Have you ever been with an older woman?
I was going to say
You'd like to, wouldn't you, Stacey?
Oh, I
I see it in
The
your
ad on the
eyes,
video, by the
Stacey.
way, is ohyesmommy.com if you want to go there.
Want me.
Oh, yes, Mommy.
This is pretty awesome, by the way.
Why don't we fast forward just a
Tell
little
me.
All right, just to get to the piano or whatever.
There's no piano.
Huh? No piano.
No piano.
They're just in a hallway.
Your pussy through these
Costs a lot of money to rent a piano.
Right. There's not even a metronome.
Touch you, Stacey. Have you ever been with a woman before, Stacey? You want to, don't you?
Why don't we go forward another 30 seconds? Whoa.
Hey, what do we got?
Hello.
Is this courtroom footage?
It's from the actual trial.
That's a fine how do you do.
Wow.
She's got a tight little area.
Saliva in the butthole?
A little bit.
Teacher's dripping sweat, spit into the butthole.
Still no piano.
Yeah, we better go forward. I want to see the piano.
No piano.
No piano.
Oh, well.
No piano. We got to go forward.
No piano.
Yeah, let's look for the piano.
All right, let's see.
Oh,
Okay. That's a C note.
Chopsticks.
Good God Almighty.
Practicing that
It's
C
super
note.
hot right now.
What happened to the piano?
It's like that scene in Big.
Wow. Okay.
It's the first time you've ever had a woman like you. It's the first time
Screw in her butt.
Yes, she is.
sexy old woman. My favorite. Oh, yeah.
I think she's going to go to jail for
I don't
this.
know what's going to
I
happen.
love it.
Hard.
No piano.
Oi, oi, oi.
There you go.
Oh, yes,
There
Mom.
it is.
Yeah.
I think that might have been the footage, but
That was that. I believe
I would have to see it again to really.
Have to see it again.
Your Honor, can we, the jury, see the tape once more?
Man, I love porn so much.
It's great.
What's not the love?
I know.
It's so good. It's so good. It just gives. It gives you everything you.
Nobody loses.
Nobody
loses.
Nobody loses.
Everybody.
No, everyone wins.
Way better than everybody getting a trophy in Little League.
I don't know. I mean, the kids having sex with their female teachers.
I mean, it's just. I say it's no harm, no foul if the teacher's hot. And the kid's like in high school. If you're like a elementary school's kid, okay, bitch.
What's the youngest?
12. As soon as you got like you got 2 hairs on your dick, you ready to see some puss.
Yeah,
and that's that.
I think you could get emotionally scarred at 12. I think when you get up to that 15 or 16, you're more than ready.
You can also get emotionally awesome at 12.
You think?
The teacher, hot teacher?
The one dude, the Mary Kay Letourneau lady, is the original lady
Right.
that all this came to. She was the first let's make a TV movie about this. And I think she's still with him.
Yes, they got 2 kids
and
now.
they've broken laws and gotten together, and despite everything said.
True love.
Yes,
Love
true
conquers all.
True love. That's what they've said, yes.
Their relationship is longer than any of my relationships. Any of them.
Right.
In the end, they had true love.
Who's to say?
Who am I to judge this fucking love?
Look, kids shouldn't be having sex with fucking teachers. I
girls
get that.
Little girls should not be having sex with teachers. Young boys, it should be mandatory in high school that a teacher got to fuck you.
You get in the advanced placement program.
Well, the technicality is that it's a teacher. You know what I mean?
But they're teaching. They are actually teaching.
So you mean to tell me if she quit her job and then picked up the kid and had sex, she still would have got statutory charges?
I know, but that was our dream growing up. If you're out there and you're a guy and you say it wasn't, you're lying.
You're lying.
When you started getting all those fucking boners and you saw the older women walking around, it was your dream.
Van Halen, I'm hot for teacher.
Right. Because
I'm hot for teacher.
the girls your age weren't developed yet.
Right.
That's why that was the dream. They were, full women.
You're like, that's not boobs, that's boobs.
Right.
Yeah, exactly.
Right?
Yeah, and you're going through changes in your head. All this shit's racing through your mind. She's all on the chalkboard with ass in your face.
Right.
It's like, yeah, I got a boner, bitch. What do you want me to do?
Help
you can take care of it.
Help me, right?
Show
Help
me how this works.
Help me. Help me.
Get rid of it for me.
If sex ed was a hand job,
Yeah, you'd learn everything.
I think you will help a lot of
No
kids.
shit.
Yeah. Is there more female teacher, male student scandals, or is the media just isolating those stories? That's a good question, Dan in Florida. I don't know.
Is it more female? What you said? It's male teacher to female student?
I just feel like the males are more willing.
Like the students are.
Yes.
Yeah, of course we are.
Because I have a male brain, so that's where I'm coming from.
Well,
that's
girls
why
are
I
willing
want
too.
That's why I want the women or whatever to call up and give us their point of view on this shit.
I remember back in junior high school.
Yeah,
Right, you
it
got
was
one
like a
too.
girl, but she was like got left back a couple times, so she should have been like 15,
Right.
but she was like in 8th grade or whatever. But I would have swore that she was banging a gym teacher. Like there was no question in my mind.
My friends and I
She'd
know
be
a
in his
couple of these.
office.
Yeah.
Like after school or like
yeah.
at lunchtime when everybody's in the lunchroom, she's in his office. And like
For sure.
the door's open, but I'm like, This is shady shit. And I was 12, and I was like, eh.
No, my friends and I were talking about this 2 months ago. There were a couple of girls. The same thing came up a couple months ago when I was home visiting. They're like, Mr. So-and-so and so-and-so are doing that. Exactly the same thing. There's always some of that
always
shit
had
going
the
on.
female students that went after that
absolutely.
one teacher.
Yep.
Yeah.
Right. Exactly.
Right.
Yeah.
And would be all flirty and shit. But was that innocent, or did they actually want something?
Right.
Because in our case, we would have wanted something if we were in a situation with a female teacher.
They ran a Jesus guy off. We had a young teacher, and he was like 24, 25, and he was claiming he was having like after-school Bible study thing.
Right.
And then and too many parents started catching wind of like, oh, we really love going to Mr. Charles's Bible. And they're like, oh, Mr. Charles's Bible study may not be Bible study.
Do you think it happened more like back in the day or now?
I don't know. Like anything else now, we are so instamatic with our knowing it, so you might find out about it. Probably the same.
About the same. Maybe I would say maybe a little less.
Maybe a little less. I believe that.
Yeah, maybe a little less, believe it or not. So, we might take a break here, even though now the phones are lit on this topic, waiting to see if anything comes through worth taking.
Everybody that went to Catholic schools calling in right now.
We got Brian Johnson joining the show next.
AC/DC Brian Johnson?
No. The other Brian Johnson. We've had Brian Johnson.
I was going to say, it's one of Ron's best buddies.
Oh, really?
Yeah, totally.
From Comic Book Men.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
2-episode season finale airs on Sunday at midnight on AMC. Right. I don't know this world in the least.
Comic books?
Yeah, we'll still have a good time with Brian Johnson. Eric, you might have to help out a little bit on this.
That's fine.
This is your this is your world.
He rocks.
He said that's fine before you finished your fucking sentence.
He's sitting there with a boner banging the glass.
He's one of Kevin Smith's guys, you know.
Yeah.
You know Brian
I know
Johnson.
that show. I know that show. It's a good show.
Yeah.
So, what can you tell me about Brian Johnson there, Eric?
He's sarcastic. He doesn't like selling comics, even though he draws comics, and he's pretty much the main source of comedy on Comic Book Men.
Okay, yeah.
All right. That's putting him on a pedestal.
You like that show, don't you?
Yeah, I do.
It is a funny show. I saw a couple episodes. He was like talking with girls or something. Some girls came into the store or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he's sitting right here, so.
Excellent.
Where he's next to you?
He's right over here.
Oh, hey, Brian.
I can't see him. There's a lot of
Where
stuff
are
in
you?
front of him. My reflect. Oh, there he is.
I would have had you in already.
Oh, wow.
I didn't even know you were here.
Eric kidnapped him.
You really gonna have to bring him in because I don't know much about comics either.
All right, we could hang and just talk about banging teachers and stuff.
Yeah, where's that comic book?
Exactly. Superman.
About banging my ex-girlfriend's mom.
Yes!
All right, good. All right, we'll do that.
Get your comic book ass in here, you
Teaser.
son of a bitch.
Teaser.
Yeah, there's your teaser. Don't worry, we'll get the plugs out for the show. We want to hear that story.
Yes.
We're off to a good start. Now stay there.
More with Opie and Jim after this. This is Opie Radio. The show is back.
Another great story from Vic Henley. We might have to get to that one in a minute or two, but want to say hi to Brian Johnson. First time on the show.
First time, yeah. And I'm actually, I'm wondering, did Jim get the memo that a reality star personality would be here? Because I'm shocked that he didn't cancel his show down in Florida.
Oh, to be here.
Nice. He's opening strong. He comes in. Boom! I got your boyfriend.
Jim definitely gets bummed out when he has to go on the road and there's a big guest that's coming in.
That's true. He would be very upset.
The only reason we're doing a show today is because of you.
Usually you take Fridays off and you're like, wait,
true.
Well,
Brian Johnson of Comic Book Man?
Well, Kevin Smith said, hey, man, can you take Brian? I'd really appreciate it. I'm like,
right.
I would do anything for Kevin Smith.
Yeah, I was speaking to people who were not Kevin, and I could just tell that they never would have gotten through to you. So I just texted Kevin, and I was like, I would love to do Opie and Jim.
I'm trying to get on.
And literally within 10 minutes, he's like, this is Roland, and blah, blah, blah. And
oh, yeah, it opened the door.
It was great, yeah.
Because I admitted, I don't know this world. So I'm sure we'll have fun, and it'll be great. But Kevin's like, hey, man, can you take my pal Brian Johnson? I'm like, whatever you want, Kev.
Yeah, it's nice to have a friend like Kev who can put in a word for you, vouch for you. It opens a couple doors.
A few. What's the story you teased before the break? Is that a real story?
Yeah, it's a real story. It was actually one of the first. Kevin and I do do a show very sporadically because he's so busy.
Well, he has 15 podcasts. So
exactly.
It's one of those podcasts.
and he's
I'm not lying.
No, I knew that.
How many is he up to for real?
I
six
think
or six at least.
At least four a week.
Okay.
Wow.
Yeah, he spends a lot of time on the mic.
Right.
This is exclusively, though, live shows. We only do Why Bry Live, and it stemmed from different things that I do that basically just beg the question, like, why Bry? Like, why would you do that?
Right. Why Bry?
Why Bry?
Why Bry?
And
perfect name for the show.
I love it.
And it's actually good that Jimmy isn't here because my raunchiest story is probably not as raunchy as something Jimmy does on, like, say, a bathroom break. Like, during the show.
Sure.
I told one of those stories earlier. Actually,
it's called Wednesday.
Yes, you might want to listen to the replay. Although it's a story that's been told many a times. Anyway, go ahead, Brian.
I was much younger, early 20s, and I was dating a girl, and it was her mom. Kevin explained it perfectly. Her mom looked like a